Hi, Srihari. National Games is happening after long 7 years. So, what is your expectation in this National Games?
I mean, it's a great feeling to be here. I've been waiting for this for 7 years. I didn't get to swim in the last national game, so it's really nice that I get to be here. And it's come at a good stage of my career, so I'm glad to be here.
And your performance at the Commonwealth Games is perhaps one of the best ever by an Indian swimmer at a global event. So, how did you see your campaign at the Commonwealth Games?
The Commonwealth Games was, in a way, a good and a bad meet at the same time. It's great to hear that it was the best performance by an athlete, but also knowing that my best time would have won a personal gold. My personal best would have won a gold in the 100 backstroke, stings a little bit. But that's how the sports work. Sometimes it's just not your day. But overall, it was a good experience.
Do you feel also disappointed, or do you overcome from that?
I mean, yeah, I was disappointed initially, but I had the 100 back was was my first event of the games, and I had more events coming up, so I couldn't dwell on it, and I had to accept it and move on.
And what would you say has been your biggest learning at Birmingham?
Uh, I had, what I learned was not to focus so much on the negatives. Sometimes, there are always going to be mistakes in everyone's race, but it's also important to look at the positives and understand that there are things that you're already good at that you can make even better and use to your advantage. I think that was my biggest takeaway.
And what do you think is your strength?
For me, my starts are good, my turns are good. I have very good control of the way I swim. So I just need to learn, figure it out, and put it together. And if I do that, I'm looking at a very good time for myself.
Back in 2012, you participated in National Sub-Junior Championship in Rajkot, but I think you should have medal in this. So now you're back in Rajkot. Is that the thing in mind right now? So
I mean, I don't really remember much from 2012. I was 11 years old and I barely remember most of the things that happened here. But I don't think about it too much. I mean, it's a good story to tell around, but I don't really think about it. And I won a few medals here already, so just don't really bring it up much.
you did win the CWG, you skipped National Championship in Guwahati, you're now participating in National Games. So how would you sum up your 2022 season?
I mean, I've had quite a long season. I've been racing pretty much every month since Feb, multiple times a month sometimes, and I've been in Europe a lot. So I've had a very long season. It's been tough. It's had its ups and downs. And I was just talking to someone. I've actually raced about 60 times. If you, at the end of this national games, I would have swam 60 times in a race. So that's quite a lot of racing for a year. And but it's been a good season. There are things that went well, things that didn't go as well, and there's a lot of things that we have to work on going forward next year into the Asian Games.
You didn't participate in the 2050 National Games, I think. So where Sachin Prakash dominated. So what's your strategy against him, and how do you guys push each other?
I mean, Sachin's a great senior to be around. I've known him for quite a long time, and he's been great in the previous national games, and he's doing great even now. And we're very good friends, and we hang out and chill a bit. But yeah, I mean, there is no strategy against him here because he's swimming in 10 individual events and I'm swimming in 5. It's pretty. That doesn't make sense for me to have a strategy against him. I'm here basically just to participate in the national games for my own satisfaction, for my team, for Karnataka, and I have a few personal goals. Like I came here specifically for the 50-100 free and the 50 fly. Unfortunately, I had a problem in the 50 fly where I choked on water and I was struggling to get oxygen into my system. But I had a good 50 free and I have the 100 free coming up, and that's just the goals I have for this meet. If I win the best athlete, I'm happy with it. If it goes to him, that's great for him, but I don't think about it. Definitely, because the Commonwealth Games and Asian Games were too close, and it wouldn't have been possible to peak at both. And in a way, it's a blessing in disguise for the Asian Games being postponed. There's a lot of things we need to change and fix going into the Asian Games, and I'm actually glad it was postponed.
And have you set any personal goal for next season?
No, not yet.
And your roadmap for Paris Olympics? Your roadmap for Paris Olympics?
I mean, I have the World Championships here and the Asian Games. I haven't really planned anything yet. I like to take it one step at a time. So for me, it's just finish the Asian Games, try to get a medal at the Asian Games, do a swim well at the World Championships, and then take it from there.
Okay, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And all the best for the future.
Thank you.